Know and believe God's love for you. I want us to read from 1 John chapter 4, verse 16, King James Version. And we have known and believed the love that God has for us. Precious sin, you might know that God cares for you and loves you, and that He demonstrated His love for you by dying on the cross for you. But do you believe it? It is one thing to know about the love that God has for you, but another thing to actually believe that He actually do loves you. Knowing and believing are not the same thing. You can know without actually resting on what you know. Believing is not struggling on what you say you know, but resting on the fact that what you know is actually truth and actually done. So, do you know and not just believe? That's the question for you. Because it is one thing to know that the sun shines on us during the day, but it is another thing to believe that the sun is still shining, even though we don't feel like it is warm. And all we see is that the clouds are dark. Sometimes we are slow in believing God's love for us when we are going through tough time. But God wants you to know and believe that He loves you in the midst of the deal falling through. When the job is slow, when there is no contract, when the boss is trying to find fault in what you do, when your child refuses to do what you want, refuses to obey, refuses to express his or her love for you. In the midst of the pain, He wants you to know and believe that He is wholly on your side, defending and taking care of you. And if God, the most powerful being in and out of the universe, is for you, can anyone or anything come against you successfully? You can give an answer to that. Obviously, no. So perhaps you feel like you have messed up big time. God wants you to know and believe that though others may be angry with you, He will never be angry with you. Neither will He condemn you. The sum total of whatever Adam was and did was reversed by Jesus at the cross. So He wants you to know and believe that He will never punish you because Jesus experienced whatever was wrong about you and I, even though He didn't deserve it. So what happened is that He endured what the human race deserved in order for the human race to enjoy what only Him deserved. That sound like grace, correct? I'm sure you say yes. So when you feel unworthy because you have just blown it, I mean, know something. God's love you. And then after knowing that He loves you, you need to believe that it is actually sure